All right, I guess it's time for the big guns. Time to bring out the Wonder Cookie.
What's a Wonder Cookie? Oh my God, this is so freaking good.
Yes, the age-old Ithaca High School theater tradition, the Wonder Cookie.
Where do they come from?
Huh, that's an interesting story, actually. You know, where do I start? Billy Castor. Billy Castor smelled like cat piss.
Oh, so, how's Pepper Juilliard going?
Oh, really good. Hey, are you ready for the White Rose audition?
What's the point of auditioning? We both know Miss Martin's gonna cast you as the lead. Admit it. You want other people to audition so it'll look good when she casts you. And you're a guy, there's always a role for you. Miss Martin stands out in the hallway just dragging guys into audition.
What is that?
It's nothing.
What? Something smells really bad.
Well, frickin' excuse me if I don't smell like petunias.
You smell like this every day.
That's because I work hard every day. You probably don't know crap about that.
Hard work doing what? Rolling around in cat piss?
Hard work doing what? Rolling around in cat piss?
Mature comeback. You hurt yourself thinking of that?
Mature comeback. Did you hurt yourself thinking of that?
Can you believe this kid?
He does kind of do pretty well, though.
I don't sound like that.
Isn't this what you theater quiz do? Portfolio, wherefore art thou portfolio, with these and thous and thys and bits and British things, and blah, blah, blah.
Way to be ignoramus.
You're the friggin' ignoramus.
Forget it. Let's go.
No, wait, be my friend.
What do you think you're doing?
Chloe Bodden was the theater teacher at the time. She never quite finished the doctoral thesis on David Mamet, but you couldn't find a better theater coach anywhere. She took a lot of risks with her productions. Like, the time she kicked a student out of Oedipus Rex 24 hours before the show and replaced him with a sock puppet. Swear to God.
My loyal cousin, Manos is his child. What message has thou brought us from the gods? Good news! Finding right issue, tend to not but good.
Or her modernizing of Broadway musicals.
You ask us, why do we stay here? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition, yo!
Tradition!
Come on!
Tradition!
Finish!
Tradition!
Peace out. Bird to your rabbis.
Anyway, most of the time, her shows were amazing. She was good.
I asked you a question. What do you think you're doing?
I'm having tea with the queen.
How clever. Tell me, you're so smart. What's an ignoramus?
I don't know, someone who ignores an Amos or some crap like that.
An ignoramus is someone who doesn't know a lot. For example, someone who makes fun of things they don't understand is an ignoramus. Someone who uses sexual orientation as a verbal weapon could be classified as an ignoramus. Someone who tears down another's personal passions because they have none might be an ignoramus. And someone who doesn't know how to potty train cats or know when to take a shower is an ignoramus. All right, I might not have said that last part. What did you then? He called me something my ex liked to use and was suspended for 2 days. I had him in Spanish, and he usually doesn't say much. He's a Buffalo Hill kid. Oh.
I have him in Earth Sciences. I know the dad's not in the picture.
Sounds about right. Let me guess. Figure mom's about 4'10", weighs about 300 pounds, and looks like she hasn't showered in umpteen million years. Oh, her teeth are crooked, and to go out on a limb, I'm going to guess some of them are missing. No trace of hygiene.
Well, their house doesn't have any indoor plumbing, and I also know the mom works constantly.
So the report card gets intercepted at the mailbox, but we're the ones screwing up the kids? Chloe rolls her eyes and takes another sip.
Poverty's a tough cycle to beat.
Oh, Jackie, you're young. If I have to listen to one more person describe poverty as cyclical, I'm voting Republican in the next election.
That'll show him.
This new kid Jack is always attempting to lecture me on ethics.
Does he know that's your job?
Will you listen?
Chloe, often when a couple gets divorced, the exes stop communicating altogether. Do you think there's any chance that's going to happen with us?
Well, it's been 16 years if it hasn't happened by now.
Okay, how's the White Rose show shaping up?
I need a guy.
You have tons. You'll find someone. How'd the interview go?
Good. I knew more about 20th century theater than he did.
Of course you did.
Jonathan, really? When the dean at the Cornell Theater School doesn't know any other shows by Mamet than Glengarry Glen Ross, American Buffalo, and Oleana, how the hell can he run the department?
Make sure you tell him that.
He was hung up on my credentials. If only I'd finished that damn thesis.
Curse that mortgage we were trying to pay.
Can you put in a good word for me?
I'll try to think of one.
Jonathan.
I'm in the admissions office, Chloe. It's not good etiquette. Speaking of which, you wouldn't believe what happened today.
Oh,
when
I
went down
have to
the-
go.
What do you want me to do? I can't be like them. They don't listen to me. They will never see the true side of my heart. Their emotions based on stereotypes and looks. No one cares in my dream. They just look at me from a distance, not caring what is real. What I know, they never will. I am a different person, a different shade of porcelain.
Drama rules!
I'll deal with him later. That second part is showing improvement.
Thanks, I worked on it over the weekend.
It's apparent, but I still think it's a bad idea to use something by English for Juilliard.
Do we have time to start over?
I think we have to. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. Jesse, you coming to make up that quiz?
Oh, the quiz. She told me about that. I wanted to run a few things with her first this afternoon.
Okay, well, it shouldn't take too long. I'd say about 20 minutes or so.
She'll be up in a bit.
Okay.
Let's go down to my room. I've got some scripts for you. What?
What if I screw up?
Jess,
You've never gotten a student in.
they were all practice for you.
No pressure.
Jess, this isn't SUNY Cortland we're talking about. You have to be fearless. If you can't, we might as well bag the whole thing right now. Okay?
Okay.
Chloe sighs and rubs her forehead.
Billy's little interruption during Jesse's monologue sent Chloe into a tizzy in the teacher's room.
My father had no college education, but he was able to provide for us. There was a time when people actually made something of themselves.
He's usually a pretty good kid. Sometimes I think he'd do well in your drama program.
Oh, she doesn't teach drama.
I teach theater.
High school's got enough drama in it already.
And I can't work with students who have disasters for home lives. Hey, listen, you don't want to work? Fine. You want to drink all day? Fine, that's your choice. But if you're going to do all that, don't bring a kid into it. And also don't dump him on us.
It's terrible how the poor keep insisting they can live the same life as we do.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, that's exactly
You
what
know,
you're saying.
Jackie, when you've been doing this job for 20 plus
It's
years.
Jack, and I've had to sit in this lunchroom for the past 2 listening to you rant about the evils of the students, having absolutely no problem collecting that paycheck in your mailbox every week. That's their money paying for your mortgage, your car, and that week in New York to see whatever wacko new play they're doing in the village.
So the war begins. One side drops subtle